Hello. Hello, my name is Fankera Votan and I make content for the chosen ones. Okay, so I'm trying to get the hang of this new gimbal, but I'm getting there. And I want to say just greetings in the name of the Most High, and of course we're trying to do something for the for the for the chosen ones. Okay, and the chosen ones, they are the 144,000. Okay, and the 144,000, they are plus 144,000 plus, because always was it meant to multiply. Now you all know I ate a little book, and I try to make content on a regular basis. Okay, and there are some things that we're going to talk about step by step. And one thing that I want to show you is that, hold on, let me grab that. Okay, one thing I will show you is that if you look at the word Telektonon, and it says Telektonon, you can see inside the word, you can see the word elect, right? Okay, so, and here we have, maybe here you can see it a little bit better. Hold on. So, and here you see the word elect quite clearly. It means chosen. Okay, that means chosen. So in the Telektonon Prophecy, the word Telektonon is mentioned 33 times. Okay, 33 times. So let me give you some examples. Here it says the Telektonon of Pakal, and that's a title, right? The Telektonon of Fankera Votan, the talking stone of prophecy. Okay, then you see the second word, the gospel of Telektonon. Then you see the third time that it's mentioned, the inner sun, the mother of all prophecy. And the list goes on and on. Here it says the cube of the law, Telektonon, the 28-day 13-moon way. And here it says the Telektonon, the spirit tower of the power of 7 times 4. And then it says, by chapter 10, Telektonon, divine word never uttered until the day of truth. Okay, well, that's where we are. We are in the day of truth, right? So, because we are in a day of truth, it's interesting, because this little book explains, you get to, because you are the perfection of time. A human being is the perfection of time. You yourself are the perfection of time. So you don't even need a clock. You don't. You're so perfect. You're so great. You could be a lighthouse. Like one of those from India, a Sikh is also a lighthouse, or other spiritual people from India could also be a lighthouse. Anyway, a lighthouse, yeah. You could be a lighthouse. You could be, okay. Hold on, here it comes. Here we go. Here's the lighthouse. Okay, You could be sweet on the inside and still wear a crown on your head. Okay? You could be sweet on the inside and still wear a crown on your head. But okay, let's get back to the chosen ones and what they need to know. So the prophecy Telektonon, the divine revelation of time on the day of judgment and the bursting of the gates of hell. The second Quranic dispensation, Telektonon, Judgment Day, is nothing more than a spiritual test for the chosen ones. Okay? And this is the time of the ending and the old and the entrance of the new. That means that, okay, hold on. That's the old Pisces, the old age of Pisces, that is slowly disappearing, and the new is already here, which is the age of Aquarius. This is the dawning of the, okay, so Aquarius, and so if we go from 3D to 5D. Okay, so by the old Pisces was 3D, was the 3D world. And then we go to 5D in Aquarius, in the age of Aquarius, which is all about love. See, so the new is about love, and the old can only end in cell destruction. So what is 4D? Where did 4D go? Well, 4D is time. Okay, so we're going from 3D to 5D, and 4D is time. Okay, now it happens to be that you are the perfection of time. A human being is the perfection of time. We are extremely powerful. We are extremely powerful. And what is being asked of humanity is to do something monumentally courageous in a very short time. And what is asked of us, what's asked of humanity, is to create an united group consciousness, for all the people of the earth. Just to become one. For all the people of the earth to become one. Okay, so that is why you can see there is still something in the Revelations to be discovered, and maybe there's a role for the chosen ones there. Okay, but I would like to say to you today, just for the daily content, that there came to me one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials full of the 7 last plagues, and talked with me, saying, "Come hither, and I will show you the bride, the Lamb's wife." Okay, the Lamb's wife. I will show you the bride, the Lamb's wife, and the foundations. Hold on. Okay. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third a chalcedony, the fourth an emerald. And I fell to my knees, and the angel said to me, "Don't do it. See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the saying of this book, worship Jah. And if any man or woman shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Jah shall take away his or her part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. Okay, so that was a piece of Revelations. And okay, so in the Telektonon Prophecy, we're going to look now. Let's get that little book and see what this is all about. I'm the chosen one that ate the little book. Okay, I'm probably the only chosen one on the planet that ate the little book. And I'm going to tell you about it, what it's about. Okay, so today, for instance, if we look at the Mayan calendar, we have 9 solar star. Okay, so 9. Now we're gonna the tone of the day is 9. That's that 5. What you see, maybe you can see it is a stripe with 4 dots, right? It says yellow solar star. Okay, now if we get the Telektonon Prophecy, we're gonna go to 9, to chapter 9, all above, and it says Imperial Babylon. Okay, verses 52 to 58. So that tells me to go to chapter 55, because 55 is, of course, just like the number 33. So if you this is about numbers. So if you go, if you have 33 is the number of the initiate. Okay, so the number 33 is also 22 or 11, or like that, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Okay, like that. So if we look at it, and okay, let's look at it. So we have 55. Let's go to 55, and I can read it to you. 55, that was 44, right quick. Here we go, 55. That's big. Now, here you 55, right? Now here you see 22. That's a good sign, those two. But I'm not content yet. 55 and 22 is 77. Let's go to 77. Where's 77? Here's 77. And it says 77, it says 77 is close to 33. So here we have, okay, this is some information about the tomblet, but let me go to that one, because that one feels really special, because it's on page 33, and 33 isn't, of course, the initiate, the number of the initiate. So here it says, Fankera Votan am I, time special witness, messenger of the Telektonon, and the Telektonon is the instrument of the 7th angel. I declare again and again, all is number, Jah is a number, and Jah is an all. Okay, you can say God, you can say Allah, you can say Jah. It doesn't really matter, What matters is that you're okay with it, because we are different people from different parts of the planet, right? We're different people from different parts of the planet, so we have obviously different languages and different climates, and therefore it comes out in different kinds of language, right? Okay, so all is for today, all is number, God is a number, and God is an all. And if you look at the word all, you see two letters L. That looks like the number 11. Okay, let's go to 11, chapter 11, and see what that says. As you see, I'm racing all over that little book. And that's a good thing, because that's a good thing. I'm going all over these chapters, because every time that I read it, it reshuffles itself. And because it reshuffles itself, this prophecy is alive. You understand? God bless your heart. I love you. And I'll see you soon. Okay.